Good morning, everybody. This is Saturday, July 15th, with a small broadcast coming to you from Follow BTC News. Just wanted to kind of talk about what's going on with Bitcoin, the price drop that's been happening. I'm sure that most people have already heard about, and of course, if you haven't, come August 1st, there's going to be some type of change happening to the blockchain of Bitcoin. Basically, there are two different options right now that a lot of the people that work on the blockchain, on the Bitcoin blockchain, they're looking at right now. So you have the SegWit and you have the BIP 148. What I did is you can pretty much just go to Google, type in, something like Bitcoin split date. You'll see here August 1st, which is, wow, about 2 weeks away. But then if you just go to Google and you type in just Bitcoin split, or here we go, Bitcoin split explained, you're going to get a bunch of different articles here that will explain it to you. Now, one that I found was this one right here at 99bitcoins.com. Again, I just picked this randomly. There's a bunch of different ones here. I came over here and I read this and I thought it was a good description, but he basically goes over what it is, what's a fork in a chain, and then he goes to describe what's the debate all about in the first place. And then he goes on to tell you, so you got the Bitcoin core group that they basically want to keep the 1 megabyte size limit on the blocks. And this is for the option called segregated witness, or SegWit. So they want to keep it basically at the 1 megabit size, but they're going to do some, well, he describes it as various techniques, and they're going to use what's called a soft fork. Now, if you go back up here, this guy in the article describes to you what a soft fork is. All right. Now and then there's a video describing it, so you can get some more information. It's really important if you own Bitcoin to go out and do a little research right now, so you know what to do with your Bitcoin before August 1st. Okay. Now you get down here to Camp B, or Option 2, Option B, Bitcoin Unlimited. These are the pros and cons for the Bitcoin Unlimited, and here's what they want to raise the size of the blocks to 2 megabyte, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here it is. To whatever's needed, 2 megabyte, I believe. Now, if they do that, that's going to create what's called a hard fork. Again, scroll back up and you can look at this description a little bit about exactly what a hard fork is. So basically, you have he's describing how you have the two different options that they're looking at. You have the SegWitted that wants to keep it at 1 megabyte but change a few other things that will cause a soft fork. Option 2 wants to up the limit to 2 megabyte block size, and that will create a hard fork. I'm not saying either one's good or bad. Right now, I've not made up my mind on which one I prefer. I'm going to leave that up probably to the guys that really know what they're talking about when it comes to the blockchain. I am not a blockchain developer, and I think it's better decided by somebody that actually knows what they're doing when it comes to that. So again, down here he lists the pros and the cons of each one. All right. Now, again, if that doesn't give you all the information you need, then just come back over here to Google. Bitcoin split explained. All right. There's tons of articles explaining what it's all about and what you need to do. But let's take a look at Bitcoin. I mean, it wasn't a week ago, and Bitcoin was what, $2,500? Let's see here. Let's go to 1 hour. See, well, that's not going to be. Let's go to 1 day. So look, well, let's see. Up here we were at 2,500 just on July 7th, it looks like. July 6th, July 7th. So here we are a week later. Up here it's 2,600 just a week ago. And today it's getting pretty close to 2,000. So it's dropping a little bit. But you know that's reactions to what's fixing to happen. Now, I'm going to give you my personal opinion. I've been in a few groups, lurking around, listening to other people's thoughts. Um, and I think a lot of guys are taking their Bitcoin and putting it into altcoins. Now, again, I don't know this for a fact, but it would make sense. Personally, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking what Bitcoin I have right now, just putting it into some altcoins. I have 100% faith in Bitcoin. I will be Bitcoin long term. It's just right now, I want to put it into some other things just until these changes are completed with Bitcoin. So what I do is I just go over to Bittrex. This is Bittrex.com, Bittrex, Bittrex.com. On their home page here, you can see all the different markets. To give you an example of one of them, let's go over to Steem, STEEM. Type that in the search box. There it is right there. You see it's down 1.2% over the past 24 hours. Of course, you look at its other coin there, Steem Dollars, which is up 10.6%. I'm going to go look at Steem right now. So after typing it in here, it pops up here. I'm just going to click on Steem. And it's going to take us right over here. And it's going to pop up a chart, show us the price in Bitcoin and in dollars. Here's a 30-minute chart right here. It looks like today, it's not doing a whole lot today. I mean, you don't see no big swings or anything. But it's trading at 95 cents. Here's the order book. This is the people buying over here. Over here, this is the people selling. So like here's an order for 2,200. I don't see anything right here. So it kind of looks like this might go down a little bit more. One way you can tell is up here on the chart, hit this order book right here. See this button that says order book? You hit that, and it's going to show you the buy pressure and the selling pressure. This is where you can find the buy walls and sell walls you hear a lot of people talking about. Right here, you see this cliff right here. So we'll go to the top. Looks about 3.15 Bitcoin at 46,499. Let's see. Now over here, you got a decent sized sell wall at 49,069. So maybe that's up there a little bit above $1 or so, right around $1. Right here, to me, it looks like the sell pressure for just a little bit is more than the buy pressure. And obviously, if you have more sell pressure than buy pressure, then the price is bound to go down just a little bit more. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, especially some of these sell orders. Over here is kind of stacked up a little bit, all this sell pressure right here. Currently, the price is at 95 cents, so it might drop down into the 80s or so. And then I'm probably going to look to buy some Steem and hold it until, who knows. I don't really have an exit plan right now. Every time you buy something, you should have an exit plan. Know what you'll sell it at. If you're buying something, know what price you want to sell it at. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little biased on Steem just because I'm a Steemian and I love the Steem platform, which is at steemit.com, and I am follow BTC News on steemit.com. I also have a witness set up to support the Steem network. If you haven't visited Steemit yet, I highly advise you to. It's one of the best platforms where you actually get paid to blog. Not getting rich or anything. As you can see, my wallet's only worth a little $2,700. But it's fun. I enjoy it. It's a great place. So I highly advise you to take a look. But anyways, that's my ideas on Bitcoin. I hope I helped you a little bit. Just try to learn a little bit about what to do with your Bitcoin if you have some. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section. I appreciate you taking the time to take a look at everything. And y'all have a good day, okay? And besides that, we'll see y'all later.